What's going on, Faves? It's your fave, Miss Renee. You guys, I am back at it again with another Good Food for Your Soul video. And before we get into this video, okay, the question that I'm going to put before you this evening is, what's your take? What's your thoughts on a 50-50 relationship? How do you feel about that? Whether you're male or female, what are your thoughts about a 50-50 lifestyle with your partner? Come on back. Let's chop it up. Okay, family. Now, before we dive into this piping hot pot, okay, because when I tell you it's hot, oh baby, it's hot. Let me extend my thank yous and my welcomes to all of you. If you are new here, if you're a returning viewer, if you just so happen to be scrolling in the YouTube streets and you came across Fave, let me tell you, thank you. Thank you and welcome to my channel. Please stop by more often, and to make sure, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Come on, I need you, right? Hit the subscribe button and come on into the family, all right? Okay, we are a growing channel here. We do a lot of things here. I promise you will not be bored, okay? So I have an organic conversation that I like to call Good Food for Your Soul, which is happening tonight, right? And then I sometimes like to do reviews or hauls or go to work with me, lifestyle, fashionista, you name it, we do it. But the most important thing that we do here is we go and grow together. So again, this is a Good Food for Your Soul video. That means, oh baby, we eating, but not for our tummies, for our souls. So for the 50-50 relationship, I want to keep it towards people that are living together, preferably married couples, okay? Now, you don't have to be married, I know, to be in 50-50. Some people are just living together, for whatever the case is. For the sake of this video, we're going to keep it based around married couples, okay? All right. I know Favs been married before, right? Okay. So I definitely feel like I can speak to this. But however, I am a middle-aged woman at this time. I was in my 20s when I was married. I think it's important to say that because of my age and the way my ideals based on a marriage and what 50-50 can look like and what it could mean, right? Have to take in consideration that when I was a young woman, people were getting married to their high school prom dates. A lot of girls that I went to high school with married and are still together with the guy that took them to senior prom. And I might add, when you're in high school, you don't have much to offer other than love. So the marriages that I know of have stayed together and stood the test of time because there was no 50-50. It was love. Okay, here we go. My feelings on 50-50 might be a little primitive compared to what young women of this day and age are expecting. I think in my mind, when people get married, the partnership and the commitment to love one another includes also taking care of one another, right? And being there for each other through sickness and health, the whole nine. Yeah, we kind of fell short on that part. But y'all need to ask Larry about that, okay? Because Faye was all in, okay? I'm just saying. I was in, okay? And if you want to know about the infamous Married to a Serial Cheater, yeah, I've got that on a playlist. It's a trilogy. Check it out. Now, let's get back to what we're talking about at hand. If I were to ever get remarried, my ideal marriage is a partnership where we work together, whether we're working together outside of the home and bringing income into the home, or if one of us is working from the home and still generating income in the home. I just think what is really important is it's not a me and a you, it's an us. And that marriage is us. We're united. So there's no big I's and little U's, right? We're all on the same playing field here. I think a marriage, and I think what happens a lot of times, is that one partner feels like they're being taken advantage of. Like one partner feels like, you only want me because I can afford you these expensive trips and these bags and this jewelry and this house and all of those material things. And I think we're losing sight of what marriage is based on. It has nothing to do with monetary things. So when I think of being married again, I still think of someone that I can grow with, okay? And someone that stimulates my mental, emotional growth as well as we financially growing together. So I think sometimes the young girls see, and I know social media, as much as we love social media, it also wreaks havoc in certain places of our world. And some of those places are being in our intimate dating relationships. Because we see so many facades. We see all of the make-believe. We see all of the hoopla, right? Fancy cars and popping bottles and expensive bags and all of this stuff. But how do you really feel about that person? And do you know that person's got your back? Whether you got a dime or you got 20 million dimes, whatever the case is, do they have your back? That's what it comes down to. So, in my mind and the way I feel about marriage, whether you got it or whether I got it, baby, we got it. And it's not about what you bring and what I bring. It's about what we have together. And that's here. To be able to love one another and enjoy spending time with one another and having somebody to walk through this life with. That's what love is based on. In my mind, that's what marriages are based on. We don't want to get tied to what can you do for me? Because what if, right? What if they can't do anything? What if there comes a day that you're expected to do it all? Then what? If you're only there for monetary things, we all know this life brings ups and downs and all kinds of crazy turnarounds. So you cannot look for love based on what someone can do for you. Okay? When I think about 50-50, think about it. There's no way that we can add up 50-50 in every aspect of marriage. Because when we decide to have children, mama got to be all in or it's not happening. Let's just say. Because there is no 50-50 when the woman has to push a person the size of a melon through her vagina. I'm just saying it's not 50-50 here. I think if we start looking at 50-50, it puts us in a negative. It puts us in a deficit. When the wife agrees, when the wife agrees to have a baby, y'all go 50-50 on the baby. The pregnancy, although it's her carrying the baby, you should be man all in. The father of that child should be all in, dedicated. up late nights, whatever it is, we're doing it together. Okay? Look at it. One more thing. If the wife earns more money, is the husband expected to meet her with 50-50? Knowing that if he takes from his money to match her money, then what does he have left for self? Right? Because she already affords to do more because of her income is larger than her husband's. Is that saying they're not equal? Is that saying that he's not worthy of her? Is that saying that she shouldn't have married a man that couldn't meet her 50-50 financially? Come on, y'all. If two people love one another and are dedicated to building a life together, if one earns more money than the other, they still in it to win it together. Now, I don't believe that the one making the most money should make the person making the least money feel inferior in any way. Neither do I believe that the person making the least money should expect the person with the largest amount of money to do everything. No. At some point, you should be willing to help hold up some of that extra end, even if you're not matching where I am. But still, we're doing it together. High value men. The highest value, in my opinion, of anybody is to have good character and a high sense of integrity. You're going to win with that. Rip. You're going to win with that. Because when your man knows whether you making more money than him or not, you his baby, right? And he's going to make sure that y'all okay. He's going to be doing more things than just the 50-50 because he wants you to know you appreciate it. Now, if you don't have that kind of guy, you was probably just picking the wrong kind of guy. I'm just saying. But we don't base love on what he's got in his pocket. Right? Because if he loves you, he going to give everything he got to make sure that you know he loves you. And you're going to feel his love. Even if his love ain't buying fancy bags and new BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, you still going to know he loves you. So, the 50-50, I know young people want to be taken care of. But the beauty of this world, the beauty of this life is having someone that you both can take care of each other. That's the beauty of love. See, not looking for someone to take care of you per se, but someone that you can grow and take care of each other. Now, yes, I'm a true romantic. Yes, I am. I still believe in love. So, I hope this helps. I really, really do. It's truly how I feel. And I know it works. Because when you marry for love, you marry right. Okay? All right, guys. Keep your heads up and your eyes open. Until the next video. Peace.